like how it tastes. Shawty use a
If you're watching this video, everybody who's watching this video, go subscribe to my cousin. I'll tell you it.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself.
Let's go. Let's go, chat. Madden time. And by the way, this Friday, 20.
Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they square off with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks.
All right, Coach, it is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the 37-year-old Ben Roethlisberger, ready to lead the Steelers. And he led the entire NFL in passing yards in 2018, the second time that he's owned that honor.
All right, now, 180. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. You know you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That one, a first down.
Right there, running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Black 80. Mike 5-4. It's on field. It's on field.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Conner on 1st down going nowhere as he's going to be stacked up behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Roethlisberger. Moncrief brings it in. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Okay, I'm not so
by
great
the way,
at
Chad,
math. I just looked over at our statistician,
I ain't
Mark,
played
and
this in
he
a
said
while,
to me
but
5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
No.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers
Who was his
touchdown.
man? Who was Gordon?
James Washington there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball,
Chad,
you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Russell Wilson coming out here, still tracking as an MVP candidate as he brings the Seahawks at 7-2 onto the field, coming off their weeknight overtime victory against Tampa Bay. And now the touchdown-interception ratio for Russell Wilson this year, Charles, 22 to 1. Because what did he have, 5 touchdown passes in that game?
Including the game winner in overtime. And how about his, he continues to make a case for MVP. 3rd in the league in passing yardage. About 100 yards short of the leader, Phillip Rivers. You mentioned that touchdown to interception ratio, 22 to 1. That's ridiculous. And to come back against Tampa, his 31st, the most in the NFL since 2012. I was sitting with some friends while this game was going on, and Tampa was up a couple of touchdowns. Everyone said, yeah, Russell's going to get involved, and Russell's going to find a way to win it. And he did.
Did you make your buffalo chicken dip with your friend?
Did not make the buffalo chicken dip. In fact, I had a little deep dish pizza served.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Rolling to his right.
No, what are you doing?
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up here at 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Right back.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a play fake here on first down. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
I
know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky determined to let everyone know that they play football there as well as basketball. A terrific pass rusher off the edge.
On third down, Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 and it brings up 4.
Sorry, chat.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offenses.
And that's caught inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on first down. It's
I ain't going out with no. You just pinned me backyard.
Back to the 33.
What do you mean?
Seahawks football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a second down coming up. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a second down coming up. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
My favorite runs is outside.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So backed up to the 6 now. Third and goal. Now a give right side.
Go, bro. Stop
and
going.
Reinforcements come
That's
in as
me.
they're
That's
going to
me.
stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. And Dixon has it. It'll be brought down well.
It's cold, bro. Come on.
They get the completion, but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
No,
a chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach,
and Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety.
Boy.
And you know, the man who's sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go play action here on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That play was well covered. Just trying to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Throwing again on second down.
Come on, Chad. Chad, come on, Chad.
Got his man.
Come on, Chad.
Pass across the 20. Touchdown.
Let's go, Chad.
DK Metcalf. 69
Let's go.
yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead is now 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup of 38.
Oh, yeah, if y'all hear that music,
the offensive
that's my mom
masterminds in this
downstairs.
game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion,
my voice
so
is
here's
killing
2nd and
me.
4. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Oh, my God.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
You're not joking me, son.
1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, my God. You ain't got
It's
it.
incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Nothing doing on 2nd
It might
and
go
3rd
for
down
it. It
after
might
that
go for it.
9-yard gain on 1st.
The
Guess
field
not.
shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Chad,
Point, 10-9.
I'm catching up. Watch.
Boswell signed a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
I joke on accident. My voice is...
Seattle Seahawks 7-2 through 9 weeks of the season. Their offense coming back out here. You know, Charles, this Seattle team, it's really good. We talked about Russell Wilson, how good he's been.
Let's go!
For the Seahawks?
Get them yardage.
Believe it or not, consistent pass rush. And the reason I say believe it
Hey,
or
Jordan,
not, when you think of the players
I'm
who are
looking for
along
you,
that
boy.
defensive front,
Come on now.
it's a surprise because they've gotten Jerry
I'm not
Reed
talking about
back.
on the
He missed
game, but
first
if
6
you're
games
watching
of the
this
season.
video,
Remember, he was double-digit sacks
I can't wait till we get
2018
that.
at defensive tackle. They've added Jadeveon Clowney.
Our Madden match.
Defensive end consistently presses for 10 sacks or more in a season.
Hey.
Ziggy Ansah, who when healthy, is
Go!
a double-digit sack guy. I think
This
as the
3rd
season
down, but
moves
we
on,
right by.
it would not surprise me at all
It's
if that
3
pass
people
rush
again
gets ramped
that's
up
trying
a
to come
little
for me.
bit. And then Seattle
That's
will
coming
be
for
really
me.
difficult to deal with.
Week 10, how about this battle? Playing against the undefeated 49ers. That's going to be a
Let's
fun one.
That's
go.
going to be an absolute blast. And that's a good time for their pass rush to emerge against Jimmy Garoppolo. But first of all, they better stop the run.
So that flag will cost them 15.
And it doesn't matter
Yeah.
anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Great move, couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd down, it's Carson.
Push,
But
push.
no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of
Oh, I
scrimmage.
know exactly what I'm
They
going to do.
lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Buying time to his left. He can run for it. Touchdown!
Let's go!
Seahawks.
Should never left me that hole.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown.
Let's go, baby.
From right up here in the booth.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Right? When you line up, go ahead and, there's a fake.
Now I'm really sorry, Chuck.
This is great.
But
from the 15, the risk reward.
My voice is really
so risky.
cracked right
15
now.
yards on a fake. Now you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable.
Let's go.
Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That's complete to his running back counter.
Let's go.
The Steelers signal for the second of their
I don't know why my
timeouts.
dude slowed down like that, but
20 seconds to go in the first
it is
half.
what it is.
Roethlisberger now 9 of
He's
11
still
passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I'm going to get it done tonight. All right. You made my life. You made my life. I'm streaming. Yeah, that's my mom. Shout out to her.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And this should be the final play.
I need all that times out.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. He's going to have
Let's go, Chad. We get those yards in.
At the 23-yard line.
You know it.
So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This one taken from the 7. And now running right through it.
Get off me.
Bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I'm flinging.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Let's go.
This one was tight end out on the right side.
Tell me, did you watch the Browns versus the
40-yard line?
Miami Dolphins? Did you watch them today? Comment down below. If he watched this video, rate just comment down below.
On that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming
Let's
from,
go.
and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Come on. Oh, where's my block? Go on the left instead of the...
Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I don't need to be yelling.
Wilson
I need some car drops.
bootleg. Completes it to Dixon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I'm finna pass it to square. No, I don't know.
Off the bootleg.
Psych.
Wilson completes it to Dixon.
I needed a first down shot, so that's why I did this same play.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Let's go.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one good for...
This lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. It's caught right side, Dixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there.
Anyway, if y'all hear that noise like this, that's me smacking my
just a
fingers.
yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Forced out to his left. Now, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This was fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession.
We doing good, y'all.
Number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a
Bro,
little bit
I don't know
bigger,
which
but no time for
wrong my play,
discouragement.
but chat, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, chat.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Make sure you subscribe.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got a lot
KJ the plug.
on the road in just one.
I think it's space or all together.
I'm gonna follow right along with you.
Subscribe to the grind.
Now is a credit to the defense.
The
grind
grind is like THE
that just means you're one
space
big score away.
GRIMES
The question is, can this offense
FA
make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
FA.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first
I
and
can't
10.
spell
And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage,
Make
make
sure
your
you
team is
subscribe.
set before you begin your cadence.
A full 5-yard loss that
Shout
time.
out to
It's
them.
gonna make
Shout out
second
to them.
down pretty tough. The false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Here we go.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did
Shout out to KJ.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some racks.
Shout out to
when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion
And
as
make
they come
sure-
up on third down. Again, it's
Make sure
coming.
you subscribe.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and
Make
that'll
sure
leave
you
him with some
subscribe,
options here
man.
on 4th and inches.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Here's Wilson off the bootleg.
Come
and that'll
on.
be knocked away. It's incomplete. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in Week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterback's edition only, or can we actually bring other people into it?
Yeah, go wherever.
Because the league does tell you that MVP can be anyone, but numbers show us
man, you can
it's
help
really
me
trying to be a
with it.
quarterback. So let's just start there, right? Russell Wilson in Seattle. I think he has to be a prime
But
guy.
I do it
I think you gotta
myself.
look at Tom Brady, all right? It's always Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, if he can get back into the lineup and be his usual self, he could get into this race again and maybe defend his crown. And Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay has really come on in recent weeks despite a stumble against the Chargers this past week. But how about Lamar Jackson? I mean, what he's doing with Baltimore and their win over New England, you got to have him as a prime candidate. And you know how much I love Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's a special one, isn't he?
Oh, he is absolutely special because he does it all. And if they weren't risking injury, he'd run back kicks too.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a toss play.
Let's go,
It's
Chad.
Carson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to
Should
go
I throw, Chad?
nowhere as
Should I
they
do a
bury
Hail
him
Mary?
behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Going for Metcalf on the, and that's caught
Let's
inside the
go.
35. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was
That's
great.
a big
And what I
hole.
can't miss was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple.
I'm about to do a play action.
15-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Is it gonna work?
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
From the 17, Roethlisberger.
Let's go, Chad.
Tipped and intercepted.
Yeah, Chad. That's how we do that.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
He's going to take a and this is caught.
Let's go, Chad.
30 yards there. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other. And they are shredding them in this ball game.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Wait, I should have got
another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They run again with Carson. And
Let's
he
go.
will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Let's go, Chad.
Taking it in from a yard out. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
no, why do I pick?
Just go ahead and be
I didn't want to pick
again.
this play.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Ben to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
He's back where they was,
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking sideline, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Yeah.
And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to get that underneath.
You think I can do this?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
No.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
He fumbled.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now
No.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 29 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown.
I gotta
sure
play
took
smart.
you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
On 1st down, Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Carson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree, his 2nd sack.
I didn't even know what to do on that play.
That play was
I know the play, but
fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and
Let's go, Tad. I gotta make this titty play.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now.
That was a great Odell,
Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover.
Why would you run?
So that'll back him up 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
He keep on throwing it to the same person.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
What do you mean?
39.
But we won though. Come on now. Let's go.
And we got rain throughout
Shake
the entire
hands.
game, but these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the
Shake
slide.
hands.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
When I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm
Let's
glad
see
you
the
took
players
my advice. Get your notes laminated, because you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us
Rating
as well, although not
87.
as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a
254 yards.
laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The
Completion.
things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years.
12. Okay. 13. 247. He better than Wes. 68. Okay. 2-1. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later.